And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back. Starting up. Oh, might be good if I actually plug my controller in. Jeez, the wind's getting loud up there. Sorry. What's up, everybody? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with starting off with Spyro 3. Why is this not? There we go. Just give me a second here. Just so that we're not constantly dealing with the bouncing in between that. So, hi everybody. I apologize for yesterday's missing of stream. Unfortunately, we had to renovate the bathroom, and there's a whole story behind that, which is kind of funny, which I will explain as soon as we kind of get started. Because boy, howdy was it. As they say, no bueno. It was not fun. It was a pain in the derriere. So just give me a second here and we shall begin. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing great. Oh, great. Oh, no. Hold on. Things. And what is this? Enhance your post with grok? Oh, yeah. I don't want grokking all over my tweets, like some grok AI being like, yeah, you can improve your thing by saying your burger. It's like, you know what? You can improve by not existing. Thanks. Don't need no bloody AI by Musk to Musk all over my tweets, please. Grab that. And do I have a year of the journal? It's been a bit. I'll just go with that one. So we'll post that there. Go to ear. Go to here. Post that here. Go. And then we will go over to YouTube and post that over there. And that will be good to go, I think. I hope. Mayhaps. Great post. Last thing, and then we'll get started. So, to surmise my month, the past, I feel like 2025 has started off with me landing flat on my face, and I really am not thrilled about that. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with y'all. It's been one thing after another. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have some breaking news in the YouTube realm since we are streaming on YouTube. Have I ever heard of Crash Bandicoot Brawl? I'll be honest with you, I have not. That's not one that I'm familiar with. Maybe yeah. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me just make sure that I have everything up. I paused the game for but a moment because of this. Here we go. What's going on here? What does this say? YouTube's new ad policy has announced a new sparks outrage among creators. YouTube has announced a policy change effective May 12th, where creators will lose the ability to manually place ads in their videos, with the platform opting for automatic ad placements instead. Are you kidding me? This decision has led to significant backlash from content creators. No kidding. Ads disrupt video pacing, reduce viewer engagement, and could severely impact their revenue. Creators like Sirtag, Denver Moore, and Muaz have voiced concerns over the potential negative effects on their income and content quality. The policy aims to improve ad placement by reducing interruptive ads, but many creators feel it undermines their control over their content. Discussions are ongoing, with some creators like Muaz engaging directly with YouTube to provide feedback, while others are urging for the policy to be reconsidered or reversed. What is... Okay, so Muaz apparently... What's happening? Starting May 12th, YouTube will no longer let creators manually place ads where they want in their videos. Ads will have to be approved by YouTube as non-interruptive ads. Ads will have to be approved by YouTube as non-interruptive ads. Interruptive ad. This ad appears for viewers in the middle of a sentence when something big is happening in the video, etc. Non-interruptive ad. An ad that only shows up during natural breaks, like pauses, transitions, etc. Why YouTube is doing this? YouTube believes showing ads that don't interrupt the viewing experience will increase views and revenue. Now, at first glance, this makes sense. But why this is horrible, I can already... Okay, I will look into what you're talking here, Mr. Big, in a second. Now, at first glance, this makes sense, but why this is horrible? Many YouTubers, especially gaming ones, edit their videos so there's no dead space, no pauses, no moments where the viewer can get bored, etc. Yeah, I agree. There's entire niches on YouTube designed to keep the viewer hooked the whole time. That's correct. For these creators, since there are no natural pauses or transitions, YouTube system will mark most manual mid-roll ads as interruptive. Gaming creators will possibly earn way less... Oh, this makes me so happy. In all the wrong ways. YouTube solution. They said to let YouTube systems automatically determine the best place to put ads for your video if your manual ones aren't being approved. But if you're a YouTuber, you know how bad their automatic ad system is. Oh yeah! I've seen them! It's bad! It usually places ads in the most random spots, sometimes the first ad being 10 minutes into the video, which results in way less money being made because viewers don't get served that ad. That is correct. Other times they have an ad served in the first 20 seconds, which is like, what are you doing? Why are you serving an ad in the first 20 seconds? I don't get it. I will make sure I check that out in a second, Mr. Big. Thank you so much for the super chats. I'm seeing there's some donations rolling in, and I appreciate all the love and support. Just let me get through this first. It usually places ads in the first round, and for gaming creators, the system might still find 0 suitable ad slots, even with the automatic system, which is horrible. So I asked YouTube about the scenario. I straight up asked them if people like gaming creators will earn less money if YouTube can't find non-interruptive ad slots in their videos. And they basically implied that, yes, these creators will earn less money. I was even told that if making revenue through mid-rolls is important to you, then you should consider changing how you make videos to include things like natural breaks, natural pauses, etc. I'm normally the biggest advocate of YouTube, but I couldn't believe this when I heard it. Many creators will make less money going forward if this goes through. What happens to your old videos? Any videos that uploaded in the past will be affected. YouTube won't show interruptive ads to viewers anymore after May 12th. They'll only show ads when there are natural spaces / breaks in your video. So if you have old videos that bring you passive revenue monthly, which I do, and YouTube can't find any suitable ad slots in them, those videos will start earning significantly less money. Where we're at now, nothing is changing until May. YouTube wants to work with me to gain feedback. We can fix this before it goes into effect. The fact YouTube is willing to listen to creator feedback on this means anything is possible. It looks really bad right now, but I think they're slowly realizing that. DM me if you want to pass anything to YouTube. This is actually terrible and has all greatly ruined my mood. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it has... We're already struggling! We're already struggling! Okay, well, anywho, thank you so much again, Mr. Big, for the $2 super chat. Elena donated $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Adding to the egg fund. Thank you so much again for that. And those eggs will be shipped out hopefully relatively soon. Mr. Big, I tweeted you Crash Bandicoot Brawl. Looks like a surgery Activision is doing for a new Crash. All right, I will type in Crash Bandicoot Brawl. So this is a fan game. Yeah, this looks like, or not a fan game, but it, all right, so, hang on a second. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on with these Activision pages, but give me a second here. Okay, so first and foremost, let's take a look at this real quick, and then I promise we'll get into the start of the game. This is AI generated, like, with certainty. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys can see on the stream, but you can see her face is all melded. The face back here is all frigged. There's carts chasing. It's AI, right? 100% it's AI, and I know that. Okay. Where I'm a little bit confused, and I will say this, where I'm a little bit confused is that, is this on the official Activision page? Hold on. Hold on. Pause. What is going on here? Because 1 million followers. Where on the official? Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is this the official page? I'm not sure how. Okay. I'm not sure if you click to download it, it takes you to a survey. What, to like download the video? Is there any music to it? What is going on here? Hold on. Like I said, I'm trying to. I'm unfamiliar with Facebook now. I every time I hop, someone sent a Streamlabs donation. I appreciate that. Oh, Hotshot! Oh my gosh, Hotshot just donated $100. Thank you to help against YouTube's dumb decision-making process. Hotshot. Oh my gosh, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Hotshot. And thank you. YouTube's dumb decision is super dumb. All right. Crash Bandicoot Brawl. Hold on a second. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, there's a fanon page for it. Did somebody post this on the Activision page or something? I'm trying not to show too much because Facebook. One second. Let me pull this off to the side for a second. Let me pull this up. What is going on here? All right, hold on. Let me see. In the past 24 hours. Okay, so that's the only post. The past week, that's still the only post. Okay. Fan is not. No, I know that. I know that. I also know that companies are starting to. Like, what? This is what I'm not understanding. Video has no sound. What is going on here? This is what I'm not getting. Yeah, I'm skeptical because I'm trying to find it on. So the only way to access it, the video, is through Google search. Because when I go to the actual page itself, videos. Yeah, this is what I'm not understanding. This is what I'm not getting. What is going on with this thing? I don't want to download anything. So maybe somebody can help me out here because I don't get it. Okay, so if you type in with quotes Crash Bandicoot Brawl, right? See, now the image is different apparently. That's not even the same image that I saw. What is this? Yeah, there's no way. But why I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how to. It's atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. What's boggling my mind is the fact that when I go up here, it's the Activision page with over 1 million. There's 3 of them. Okay. What's going on? Was the Facebook page hacked? Was it like, what is the matter here? What is happening? Because the only way that I can access. I have to explain. It's AI. Like, without a doubt, it is AI. Like, without any handful of a doubt, it is AI. But something isn't. I understand that if you go to download the video, it brings a survey, which, okay, and the reason why I'm saying this, I have heard of something like that before where they do. Well, we're not going to be doing a voice chat, so how about this, Mr. Big? If you have Twitter or Facebook or whatever, just send, or if you have Twitter or Discord, send me a message and we'll chat about it after the stream or later on. Or if someone can Explain it to me, because we know it's AI. It's without. Now the question is that, was it hacked? Was it? I don't know. I've tweeted you. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it is certainly AI. Certainly. Hold on. Okay, so let's bring over Twitter real quick. So Mr. Big's Twitter here. So he tweeted at me. Okay. Um, Sponsored. Download. Now I'm even more confused, because if it is this like an ad that they. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, this is yeah, so this is, close the door, Jonathan. Yeah, so I'm starting to see. So here's, let's start with this here. Store.geeklab app, Crash Bandicoot Brawl, has 12.8K reviews, 200K downloads, rated M for some reason, AI slop. Crash Bandicoot Brawl is the fastest worth. Again, yeah, it's, this doesn't make sense. So, Jonathan, close the door, buddy. This is not making sense. Yeah, why is it rated M? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. It's at the bare minimum strange, but I don't doubt that it took you to a survey, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was an official Activision survey. I don't think. It doesn't make sense. And from what I've heard, yeah, from what I've heard, I'm going to be a little bit, but Elena donated $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Don't mind me. Just adding another donation to Egg Fund. Should be around $200 there so far if my math is right. Thank you so much, Elena. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And boy, howdy, there's been a lot of... I'm sorry for the late start because of all the chaos that's been going on, but boy, howdy, has it been a chaotic week. So, before we even begin, before we even start, I'm just going to go right into the game, because before we even start, we got another donation. Gaming Pass donated $1. My hours seem to be picking back up, so I'm hoping in a few months I'll be able to buy something from your shop. I've been wanting to get a Clue Bottle, Carmelia, Slime Mask, ETR token, relics, and an orb. Not all at once, but I can't wait. Thank you so much, Gaming Peasant. I'm excited for you guys to partake in that, which, by the way, we have yet a new product coming very soon. It's going to be kind of hard to see on the smaller camera, but we have time trial clocks coming. It's not a functional clock, but we've been able to print this at an affordable rate where we're going to be able to sell these for approximately 15 Canadian, which translates to about $10 American for this nice watch. And it has a flat bottom, so you can actually, it's kind of hard for you to see obviously, but it's a little bit difficult, but you can have it stand up on the bottom peg here. It's a little difficult, I will admit, but nonetheless, it is possible. So we do have time trial entropy clocks. They're not in store yet. However, we are able to get the price of, because of the way I was able, I spent all day the other day working on these because I wanted these to be as efficient as possible. Originally, these were going to cost about $25 a piece. Canadian, but I worked to figure out a way to reduce the cost, and manipulate the model so that we wouldn't be using as much, and it took a lot of gusto and fixing, but nonetheless we're going to be able to sell these for about $10 American or $15 Canadian, approximately around there. It might be closer to $11 American. I'm not sure. I can only tell you what the Canadian price will be, and then Etsy automatically converts it. But these will be going for sale soon. We have a small pile of them here that we're going to be we got a small pile of them here that we're going to be listing and stuff. And yeah, by the way, how's the volume? How's the volume balance? Let me know. And Gaming Pest, thanks so much for the $1. Yes, and if you need an egg in a trying time, or orbs, we still have lots of orbs. We have clue bottles for sale now. If you guys didn't know that, we have clue bottles for sale. And we're going to be bringing back... We are going to be bringing back those dragon eggs. But as a version 2, as a new version, this is the prototype for it right now. This is the prototype for version 2 of these dragon eggs. Version 2, which I'm proud of this one. This one's really nice. Yes, so we have we have 5 sets of gems left. And we're selling them currently as a set. But eventually we do want to be able to, if there's a specific gem that you want, we want to be able to sell that as well. Charles, you donated $1 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much. I was fiddling about with the cheat section when playing Crash Bandicoot and Duck Station. I suddenly got to the speed multiplayer. Should you try Crash 1 walkthrough on 2x speed, as it's actually hilariously challenging? I bet you it would be. I bet you it would be, and that would be fun. By the way, today is the last day for donating through Streamlabs before we reset it. I appreciate all the support that we've gotten through it. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be very blunt. I'll be very blunt with you guys with how YouTube has been going. The Streamlabs donations may be one of the only ways to be able to support the channel, because right now it's starting to get a little dire. I'm not gonna lie. So I do appreciate everyone being involved, and I really do appreciate everyone's help. Thank you so much. And I'm just looking at YouTube saying like, hey, do you mind? Hi. What?
How far did he get in?
Oh, he opened the door 3 times and looked at me, and I said, out of here.
Goodness.
Yep. I know. It's okay, though. It's all right.
Like,
where were you? Where were you?
Trying to get pajamas together, and this kid was supposed to be on the potty.
He was supposed to be on the potty. He was not on the potty. He was in this.
He didn't have pants on. I didn't want him running in here. And
oh, he didn't have pants on either.
I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been thank you. Thank you, because I was just like back out there. He's like, why? Now I
realized he was poking through. I'm like, are you serious? No, he was supposed to be on the potty. He did not have any pants on.
He had no. Okay, well, I'm happy that.
Hi, Daddy. Look, get over here. So he didn't come in.
He just did his open the door, peek in, and then if I didn't say anything, he would have raced right in. But I looked at it immediately and I said, "Ow."
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Oh.
Jeez. So YouTube is changing how their ads work. By May, we don't get to choose where to place our ads. And if there's no natural break in the video, YouTube won't add ads to it. Which means we would make less money.
Wait, what?
So
we have to put in natural breaks?
Yes.
Oh.
And hope that the automated system will catch it and put a break there.
Anyone want to sponsor us? Because ads aren't going to work anymore.
Does anyone want to sponsor us?
So now, what they're looking for is they're looking to replace sponsorship ads.
No, what they're trying to do is that they're trying to figure out a way, because there are numerous people who go ad-free and say, but on Patreon, but you can support me on Patreon, right? Well, now those people are going to be forced to have ads, but not just that. There are some people that are just like, yeah, I just have one ad in my video. It's 30 minutes long, and I just have one ad, and YouTube's like, well, there could be more ads in this.
So they're forcing people. I'm done. I'm walking away.
I saw something.
Yeah, so that's this feels positive. I feel good.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found.
No, Charlesy, but it's on its way. Okay, so thank you so much for the £2 super chat, which means we're going to transition over to this quick story. So, is your desk in a different position? Yes, it's been in a different position now for about a month now. But is it been a month? Maybe a little less. So anyway, yeah, we repositioned it so that the print farm would be better positioned. It makes just more sense for the room. And now I have super desk because, as you can see, there's a desk behind me now. So, okay. The reason why I couldn't stream yesterday, first off, this week has been literally just an awful week. First and foremost, on a week ago now, a week ago tomorrow, I went sledding with my daughter. We were having a birthday party. It was all a great time. We went down the biggest hill, and there was a hill or a ramp that one of the kids so belovingly made at the bottom of this hill. And I had a sled that is called the Torpedo. And I flew down this hill, and I hit this ramp. I launched in the air, and I landed flat on my butt. The way I was sitting on the sled, I landed precariously and perfectly flat, right, all my weight, all the force right on my butt.
I'm late for it.
I knew it was bad when I landed, and I heard the whole park, because it's a public park, everyone at the park go, oh! Like, we're at a public park, and all I hear... I do have a Patreon gaming Pez, but I'm still in the midst of working that out because there's a tax thing that they're yelling at me for. So wait on the Patreon thing. But anyway, so
I see an egg at the bottom.
Basically, I landed bad, and the whole park went, oh. When I landed, I saw stars, I knocked the wind out of myself, and I was like, I damaged my tailbone. I know this feeling all too well. I have broken it twice. I know all too well. I think I broke my tailbone. So, I got up. I could walk. And when I got up to the top of the hill, literally for the rest of the sledding time, people were walking up to me saying, you all right? You okay? And I was just like, yeah, I'm fine. They're like, man, you got a lot of air there, man. That was a lot of air. Are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. And inside, I'm dying, right? So did I go sledding again for the rest of the little birthday? No, I did not. I went down, and as soon as that happened, I was like, I am done. And I could feel just the warm pain spreading through my back. I'm like, this is no bueno. This is not good. So, anywho, I woke up the next day crippled, and basically bedridden for the whole day. Barely could walk. I went for x-rays, and I knew that I either bruised it or I cracked it. I was hoping I didn't dislodge it. That was my thing was, I'll see you back here in a bit, Hannah. I was like, please don't dislodge it, because otherwise that's a big thing. They went, they checked for surgery. They said that it was a good bruise, but nothing was dislodged and nothing was broken. Thank goodness. So I'm good in that aspect, but my back is still all messed up. As soon as I turn at any point, my back screams. But I have gotten better as time went on. So dealing with that. After dealing with that, I'm missing one gem. However, we have been trying to get our bathroom renovated. And the time finally came. Now, about a month and a half ago, my dad and I went and purchased a tub set. And it was all good. But we were all good. We were happy with it. And we start demoing the bathroom. Right? We start demoing the bathroom. If you guys don't know, people were smoking in this place previously, and they were jamming it in different places in the bathroom. So, of course, when we pulled back all the shower stuff, there was wood paneling and cigarette smoke just everywhere, and cigarette smell and cigarette butts. It was bueno. So anyway, I'll pause this for a second. We start bringing everything in. We're moving, we're shaking, we're doing it. And we get this tub in, and we have to get it up, twist it, get it to the right spot. We're like, all right, awesome. We take it out of its box. They labeled it wrong. I have a right drain, and it was a left drain. And the box said right drain, and the paper said right drain. It was a left drain tub. And my dad and I sat there. We're like, and it was a task to get this thing home. And the drain's on the wrong side. So now we're sitting there looking at each other like, what do we do? So we were about ready to install it. We were about to start it, and we went back and say, hey, can we swap this out? They said, no, you can't swap it out because it was a specialty order that was placed on, replaced on the shelf. And because of that, I'll say it. And because of that, we could not swap it.
I hope you appreciate this favor.
I was like,
letting you out.
There's no way.
Right? No hard
There's
feelings,
no
eh?
way. There's no way.
After all, I'm just doing my job.
Hang
I
on.
reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left.
Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried out.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
So anyway, so then I'm sitting here and I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So, oh, we got another donation from Hotshot. Hey, Hotshot donated $73, dude. Thank you. There's no comment on it, but you just evened out the bar to $250. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Hotshot, for your kindness and generosity. You are awesome. You are amazing. Thank you, everyone, for your kindness and generosity tonight. We are now $12.50 from filling the bar. We're ways away, but you know what? I really do appreciate the love and support. I really do. So thank you so much. It all helps. Thank you, Hotshot. Thank you, everybody who are helping contribute. Thank you so much. Again, with that new YouTube change and fix, I am terrified and I am scared. I am big scared. So, here's the story. So yesterday, we're like, what do we do? So my dad's like, we have to hunt a new tub and we need to hunt for a new tub now. Like, no waiting. No waiting, no sitting around, none of that. We got to go. and look now. So all day we're trying to figure a plan out. We're trying to figure things out. And then my dad reaches out to a place called Habitat for Humanity. And it's basically where when they do demos of houses and big brands like Home Hardware or Leon's or Lowe's or whatever get returns and they can't like really resell them, they'll send them to Habitat for Humanity. Again, gently used stuff or stuff from when people are renovating houses. They accept it and they repurpose it. So my dad said, hey, there's a tub at Habitat for Humanity that might fit our needs, but it's just the tub. What we purchased was the entire enclosure. So it was the roof, the whole side paneling, and the tub itself, right? So it was the whole kit and kabang. And Dad said they only got the tub, so we got to start piecemealing this together. So I was like, all right, let's go. So my wife and I hop in the car. We drive down there, and we asked the guy that my dad was on the phone with, hey, do you have that brand new tub? He's like, yeah, let's go over here. They go outside, and there's a whole bunch of bathtubs, and they're all kind of like in various states from brand new to used a lot more than I would say gently, but I digress. So there's a whole bunch of them, and there's the one that we talked about that was brought to the front, and it was all nice and clean. And I said, okay, thank you. And he goes, if you want, you can go and take a look at the other tubs as well if you want. There's no prices on them, but, come and have a chat with me. So sure. So we start measuring up this tub, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's going to be a scooch too big. It's going to be it's a scoot. Like, we might be able to get it in, but we're going to have to disassemble. I'm like, it's not good. Now, I swear to you, this is exactly what happened, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Some people I already talked to, they initially said, no way. And then they saw it, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's what happened. So I'm looking at the tub, and I look over, and there's a little pile. There's like a snow pile with like a tub sticking out of it. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, why does that tub look familiar? Why does that tub look familiar? So I walk over, and I say, hey, honey, grab the other end of this plastic bit. We start digging it up, and it's looking even more familiar. And then I look, and I see the identification number and the handles that I saw. I'm like, it's the one that we just returned. The same model. The exact same model of the one that we just returned. That we just returned out is the exact same model. And we dig it out, and lo and behold, it has a right drain. So we call the manager out. We're like, listen, what do you want for this one? He's like, well, the new one was going to be $200. And we're like, okay. And I said, well, what about this one? He goes, well, it's kind of used. And I looked, and yeah, it was used, but wasn't too bad. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of used. And I said, he's like, all three pieces or just the tub? I said, yeah, all three pieces. He goes, how about $200 for that as well? Sold. Done. So we shook his hand, said we'll take it, and we loaded it up and brought it. And it was the exact same one. The exact same one that was originally $2,200. Then the person returned it. They put it on the floor for $1,000. My dad and I figured out a budget for it and purchased it. Found out it was the wrong side drain when we opened it. Returned it, and then went to Habitat for Humanity. Found the exact same model of tub, gently, lightly used, except on the right side. And for $200, and we loaded it up. We took it home, but by the time we started loading things up, it was late. And we had to get everything in because we didn't want it to stay out. So that's why I could not stream yesterday. We were busy doing an emergency bathtub find. So it was it was I was very happy about that. I was very, very pleased about it. And it was, the bathroom though was destroyed. It was like you got, I posted pictures on social media. It looks not, it looks bad. It looks bad. Like it, man. Wholesome tub. Yeah. When was the last time you heard a wholesome bathtub story? But good gravy. By the time we got back, now here's the thing. My dad is 62 and he rolled his ankle the other day, so he's got it in like a tensor bandage. So there's me, who is, my back is aching. My back is aching from the injury. My dad's ankle, who's rolled, and we're trying to load this thing in. And we're trying to unload it. I'm like, this? And I was laughing at my dad. I was like, what a team we are. my back is busted. Your ankle is rolled. I'm like, what an A team we are right now.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. You can have this.
It was so yeah, me and my dad, it was Dagger! 1 month away from the perfect number, the nice number, Dagger. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. By the way, everybody, we are also going to be hosting very soon our 12-hour PAX East stream, where we try to raise funds for PAX East. We're going to be doing that relatively soon, either in March. I think we're going to be doing it. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing it in March, because it's in early April this year, PAX East, which is, sorry, early May. I apologize. Early May this year, which is very weird. So we're going to be raising funds for that. Yeah. PAX stream. Yes, we're going to be having a fun time with that. I'm excited. I made a half joke to my wife. She didn't find it funny though. I made a half joke to my wife. I said, "Hey man, with all these plane crashes, maybe I'll get a discount on tickets." She didn't think it was funny. I thought it was funny. She didn't. She was. That was Hey, you know what, Dagger? The fact that you have... Yeah, I was like, you know, I mean, like, all the plane accidents, you know, maybe, you know, plane ticket costs have gone down. She didn't think it was funny. She didn't like that joke. She did not find that humorous. I thought there was an element of funny to it. She didn't. I mean, there have been a weird number of plane accidents that have been you know, that have been quite interesting. It's like, what is happening? What is happening? And they're all happening like all around the same time. I'm like, geez, why? It didn't land well. I like it. The joke didn't land well, like the planes. What do you think of the Pokemon presentation for Pokemon Day? I'll be honest with you. It went over some people's heads. That's a good one, too. I like that one. Listen, if it went over your head, you have to speak plainly. Plain? Sorry. Woo! Anyway. What was I saying now? I had an important thing to say. And now it's into the unknown. Points the door out. What? This is LIVESTREAM. Pokemon Presents. Thank you, Newt. Thank you. So, I hate to say this because Pokemon Legends Arceus was
I have lost
probably one of my favorite. I love this level's music. Yeah, this level, the Sunnyville music is really good. So, I love Pokemon Legends, okay? Pokemon Legends Arceus was one of my favorite Switch games. And in fact, I still have cravings to go back and play it. Like, it's just one of those games that I really liked. When they said that ZA was going to take place exclusively in the city, I genuinely felt like a balloon that was deflated and releasing. It just, all I could hear in my head is just a balloon going. And I was like, it's all going to take place in the city? But they're like, oh, but there's wild areas in the city for animals to roam. I'm like, or for the Pokemon to roam. I'm like, but half the fun is being out in the wilds. The city is where you would find gyms and battle, and out in the wilderness is where you would capture the Pokemon. So I was kind of like, and I don't know, I just kind of felt like it was definitely like, oh man, because I just wanted Legends to remain in the past and just be like, hey, ancient Johto, like that was right there, like ancient Johto, like we could do Ho-Oh. Why is what is going on with my controller? Ancient Johto was right there. Like, you could have done Ho-Oh, you could have done the Burning Tower with the resurrection of the legendary dogs. You could have you could have done that. And it wasn't that. It was
Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Hey, Dagger donated $10 to Super Chat. Thank you so much. Completely unrelated, but not only is tomorrow March, years kind of flying by, but tomorrow makes it a year since the DBZ legend passed away. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. I'm still sad about Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. Creator of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and who had written Daima before he passed away. So, rest in peace. I'll be excited to binge watch Daima when when it's all done and released. Ow. Oh yeah, 100% Totodile commenting from a TV. That's difficult. Put in a waffle. Oh, that's great. Put in a Waffle House. That's a wild urban area. You got a meal and survived. Man, I'm Canadian. I've even eaten at Waffle House. I'm just gonna make sure I got all the gems here before we leave. Pretty sure we did. Paris gonna catch these hands. You know what? I want to see. I would love to see, like, you go to the chef. Like, who's the chef? You turn, it's just a Gengar. And he's got an apron and the spatula and the hat on. It's like just a Gengar. Oh no, you gotta go. Why does the camera keep doing this? Like, whenever I'm doing that tower, like Gengar cook, and it's like, I want to complain to the chef, Gengar. Never mind. Never mind. I'm good. Thank you, Elena, for the $10 super chat from the 2 missed streams. Yes, and the other missed stream that we had. So I want to give as sparingly details as possible. I don't want to cause an alarm. I don't want to get excited for anything, but the reason why that I missed the one stream is because we were presenting.
Hi, Spyro.
We were presenting our game
That means
to a potential interested party in helping us out with it. And we were excited because we got a second meeting. Now, does that mean anything? No. We could be in meetings for the next couple of years. I don't know. But getting a second meeting is always good. We have gotten positive notes on the prototype. I will not be sharing what the game is. I will not be sharing anything at all, because if anything gets rolling on it, I don't want there to be any loose ends. But the first look at it thus far.
Thank you for rescuing my town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Hi, Elena's grandma. That for me is very exciting. I'm very excited about that. I'm very happy to see that. Because that means a lot. It means that, you know, they didn't just, you know, you get people that they see dozens and dozens and dozens of games, and for the interested party, and the interested party even played the prototype too, actually, which is cool. It wasn't just displaying it, they played it. They had plenty of notes, but again, they actually enjoyed it from what we gathered from the notes and set up a second meeting. So we're going to be meeting again sometime either late March or early April, maybe mid-April. I'm not going to say who the parties were. Again, I'm not going to say any of that. That's all going to stay under the hat, and I'm going to keep very hush-hush about it, but just know that I'm happy. I'm cautiously optimistic, because it's not just this party because there's this party has to say yes, and then after that party says yes, then another party has to say yes. And if we get 2 yeses from 2 parties, we are we get started and we get approved, and then things drastically change around here in a more positive sense. What would happen is that if, let's say hypothetically, the game that we're working on gets approved and all the parties that are attached to it sign off on it and everything is good to go, hypothetically speaking, if everything goes well, there would have to be a change to the channel. Not necessarily a significant change, but a change nonetheless. What would probably happen is that all of my editing would be exclusively handled by another editor. And I would need to essentially get a lot more help. But because the job that I would be doing would be bringing in a significant amount of funds, hopefully, I'd be able to easily supplement and pay for someone to be able to edit, and nearly full time, if not full time, either part time or nearly full time. That along with the Etsy store and more, and if we could handle that, then there would also be potentially a Thunderfro. Potentially another channel started based off of 3D printing, where we would be doing projects and stuff that would be more for side gigs and projects and stuff, but also be pushing the Etsy store as well. So in that case, the type of videos that you would be getting would be, if they were breaking news videos, they would be very much unscripted, off the cuff. Here's the news, here it is, bada bing, bada boop, a to Z. But then the scheduled videos would be significantly longer and higher, like even higher quality, because there are big projects that I want to do that I simply don't have time for in terms of editing and getting the project set up and everything. I simply don't have the time and or capability to do so. However, I would be able to... Oh, geez, hold on. Come on. There we go. And if this game got approved, it would be a... How do I put this? I think for a certain subset of fans who are fans of what it is that we're developing this idea for, would be shocked in a positive manner, I hope. And yeah.
Sweet. And look, there was another egg in the lizard book.
But yeah, essentially, we're doing a lot of cooking. There's a lot of things cooking.
You can go for
a lot of things that are currently in the works for the channel, for my personal life and everything. It's going to be a thing. It's a thing, and I'm very stressed out. To say that I'm not stressed would be a complete and total fabrication. My stress levels have been pretty much borderline maxed out. Like, I am... Can't cheese like you can in Reignited. Yeah, to say that I'm stressed would be an understatement. Between the Etsy store, the channel, live streaming, his pitch, 4 kids, wife, and a partridge in a pear tree. I have gotten very little sleep the past 3 months. I've been averaging about 3 to 4 hours of sleep per night. So it's part of the reason why videos have been a little bit lax on the channel as well. I've been trying to catch up with that. I recorded a video yesterday. And I started piecing it together today. Someone give this man a hug. The thing is that I wouldn't even deny it. If a stranger came up to me and gave me a loving hug and were actually gentle, I would probably just let them, if I'm going to be completely honest. I am so... Dagger! Thank you so much for the $50, dude. Thank you. Dude, you are making crazy moves these days. Happy for you, man. I and everyone here will be supporting you along the way. But I hope you find time for more sleep in the future as well. Oh, I hope so too. It's been a while since I've done the Nasty Nork. Thank you so much for the $50 Super Chat, Dagger. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Your kindness is... everyone's kindness is immeasurable, and I am so... Oh my gosh. It's been a while, but we got a donation train going all of a sudden. Oh gosh, Elena, don't even I have my egg fun PS. Love cans are being loaded, so this is also doubling as your warning shot. What? That's the warning shot? Are you kidding me? Elena! With the $50 super chat, thank you. If you want to join in on the donation train, you can do so either through the Streamlabs donation link in the description or through super chat. Either way, the support is loved, needed, and appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. I am beyond grateful. Thank you, Dagger. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, everybody. Oh, goodness gravy. Thank you. Now my cheeks hurt. Oh, but it has genuinely been a thing. Like right now I'm playing Spyro and I'm going for the 100%, but there's a part of me that's just like zombie in a good way, like zombie mode, like, you know, just play something that you like, that you don't have to think much about, and just try to chill, because it's like brain has been overloaded. Thank you, everybody. Choo choo. Thank you. Zombie guy. Yeah. I definitely feel like a zombie. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just attacked you with hearts. Aw, thank you. Being attacked with love. Ain't nothing like it. Oh, my eyes. Alright, let's go this way. And alley-oop. Alley-oop. We got a fiver, then we got Miles, but not Morales. And of course, right? Is that what it is? Just to make sure that we're not missing. Oh, of course. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. I really do. I have been... Hey, wait. Yeah, that's right. I'm missing a red gem. Yeah, here it is. Found it. Haha. This is my small one? I think that's my small one, actually. Is that my small one? There's the big one. There's the big one. We're looking for this. On sale in the Etsy store now. But, yeah, I'm very tired. Did you know the gems came in multiple sizes? No, that was a test gem. So these were the one size that I was testing. This was the one size that I was testing, right? And I felt that this size was just better. However, I am thinking about making an alternate version of set of smaller gems for anyone who is interested. But I just felt like the I don't know, just this size just felt nice in the hand, good size. And then I was thinking about, for kicks and giggles, to just do one giant set. Just one big honking one that was just like, all right, fill the build plate as big as we possibly could make it. And just make it just... Man loves his 3D printer. I love 3D printing. I enjoy making things. I enjoy doing things. It's fun. But also, I enjoy making things that people are like, man, I would really like these things. And then turning around and being like, I got you. Like I said, we got the clocks from the time trial clocks. We got time trial clocks. I think we have a couple. We have a silhouette for sale. I think the Crash Bandicoot silhouette is still for sale. I think. I'm not 100% certain. I gotta go and find this one gem, and it's gonna bother me. All right, so let's go and check the skate park one last time, and let's check that off. Creator gotta create. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yes, the biggest enemies in Spyro games. Not the bosses. The last gem. The last melon. This way. There it is! I thought I grabbed that one. But apparently I didn't. I didn't. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, jeez. But no, it's I have been stress everything. Everything has been stress, and stress. From injuries. I have a set of D&D dice in the box that says do not eat, and boy do I want to eat them. Oh boy.
Ooh, look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Poor Hunter.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
The one piece of lore that somebody unlocked, which was wild, was the fact that Hunter's birthday is the year of the rabbit. And I was just like... All right, let's keep going. Actually, should I go pee? I better go pee. All right, I'll be right back. Ugh. returned. Oh, sorry, everyone. Okay. Check something here real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Are we ready for hot take time? You ready for this? Because I've seen it come up now multiple times in chat. And here we go. And I'm open for people to disagree with me. And I'm going to have people get mad at me. And people will be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Rah, rah, rah. I don't understand what the hate is towards the new Shrek design. He looks like Shrek. Now, I don't understand. Especially the fact of people saying, equating it to Ugly Sonic, like the first Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie, and they're comparing it to that. And I was like, okay, if you want to say you don't like it, fine. 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 You can say that. You can say that. But let's not get it twisted now. What the meltdowns have just been. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I genuinely don't understand it. It's Shrek. But okay, but it's like okay, people are calling it a redesign. Hey, Shahadra, well, congratulations. We're happy to hear that. But listen. Hold on. Let me show you something. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on a second. Okay. You want to see what a redesign is? This is a redesign. Okay? That's a redesign. Okay? Shriek. Okay? I'm trying to find a decent screenshot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Are you joking? This is a redesign. This isn't a redesign. To call this a complete and utter redesign of this. Well, corporate wants you to find the differences between these two pictures. It's the same picture. What are we doing here? Why is this happening? I don't think the new one's better. I don't think it's worse. It looks like Shrek. Like the people who are debating, like, oh, the old one's better, the new one's better. It's Shrek. It looks the same. It looks like I don't understand. I don't get it. Is it the nose? That's the only really significant thing I can see is the nose. You can literally turn around the modelers if they really want to. They just go, wah. That's it. Done. There we go. There's your difference. Is it the nose? And then people are saying the eyes are slightly closer together. But you can even argue that that's the shadowing from the eyebrows. You can even argue that. He's got wrinkles. He's got the Sheryl Crow feet's eye. It's been 15 years. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why are we arguing? Like, why are people so pressed about it?
The metal armor those enemies are wearing.
It's such a, like, to give you an idea, I showed my kids the trailer for Shrek. They're like, oh, cool, Shrek! They're like, oh, cool, Shrek! And I asked them, I was like, and I literally asked them, I said, does he look different? They're like, nah, he looks like Shrek. Like, the movie's meant for kids. My kids saw it, they're like, cool, Shrek. Neat. I'm just like, it's just, why are these? And then I showed my dad, who I think, and I showed my mom, who took me to go see Shrek for the first time. And I'm like, yeah, people are complaining about his design. Well, she said, well, can I see it? I showed it to her. She's like, what's wrong with it? I was like, it's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, basically the kids are just like, neat. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. That's all. Shrek 5. Done. And then people were like, oh, it's cringy. They're doing stuff like, you know, TikTok or whatever. I was like, do you not remember that Shrek was always making, like, references all the time? Do we not remember that? Like, do we not remember that, like, Shrek is literally just like the first Shrek and especially the first and second Shrek were just loaded with, at the time, modern references? Like, and immature humor.
Remember,
like, literally Lord Farquaad literally translating to Lord Fartwad. Like, that's what that literally, like, that's literally it, is just Lord Fartwad. Like, that's right. They had American Idol in there at one point. Like, Shrek has always parodied modern stuff. And also, Pinocchio has always been low-key a pervert. Like kind of, okay, at least kind of pervy. Low-key. I'm a real boy! Like, just, like, all of these things. Literally Simon Cowell. Literally. Shrek 2 was brilliant. I didn't mind Shrek the third one either. Shrek the third was not bad either. Like the scene where he's got to throw the bottle at the ship for its main voyage. Oh, That to me is my anxiety in a nutshell.
Make a new one.
That, like, if I had to take a clip that would resemble what anxiety is for me to go and do something outside my comfort zone, and what would happen, the repercussions, it would literally be the scene of him throwing that and it catching on fire and the whole ship exploding. It's just like me does small thing, and then that happens. The fourth one was where I was like, all right, you lost me. They lost me on the fourth one. Yeah, or he stabs the knight. Yeah, he's like, knight him. He's like, yep, that's. Soundtracks were always a bop. Yep. I'm wearing ladies' underwear? You are? No, I'm not! Nose starts growing. It's a thong! We'll try to catch up, Patrick. No, not the gumdrop buttons. Me and my wife will be sitting there, like I'll be in my office and the door is open. I can hear her doing the dishes, and I'll do the. Do you know the Muffin Man? And then she will respond, the Muffin Man, and I'm just going, the Muffin Man! That was a great Gingy impression. I can kind of do Gingy. I'm not bad with it.
Now that's what I call a song.
Okay, I'll tell you.
can have the
Do you
last
know
one seat as
the
a
Muffin
souvenir.
Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! No, not the gumdrop buttons. Now tell me, where are they? Eat me. Oh, it's so good. You're a monster. I love the story behind Gingy, the voice actor Gingy. So what they were doing is that they were looking for the voice of Gingy for a while, and they couldn't find one. So they had the guy who did Lord Farquaad come in, and he was doing his lines, and they needed somebody to like do the lines with. And so they just had a temp guy come in. He was like the voice director, and he was just like, okay, I'll just voice the cookie, and then you can just parlay off of that. And so he came up with the you're a monster, and he did the whole thing. And what happened was that people were like, why are we looking for someone to do this when you're doing it so well? And so they just said, let's just keep the guy that's been doing it. Not Game Pez. They're like, why don't you just be the voice? And he was like, okay. And so it was just like the temp guy that was just had the voice just like work in place there became the voice of Gingy, because they were just like, this is great. Why are we changing it? Easy casting, easy life. You're hired.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of the...
There's some... I'm controversial. There are things that I love more in Reignited than I do in the originals, and then there's something in the originals that I love more than Reignited. It goes both ways for me. But for me, I really do enjoy Spyro 1, for example. Spyro 1 is just beautiful.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Now I got what song is it when they're traveling to far, far away? Of course, the legendary scene. When we're going to a place called Far, Far Away, it is far, far away. Funky Town. And I love how Mongo shows up and like grabs a big cup, and Starbucks, they just run across the street to the other Starbucks. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Look. It is literally as a parent with 4 kids, the donkey doing the lip popping is literally what it's like. You're sitting there on you're an hour 4 of 6, and the kids are bored now, so they're sitting there, and the one will start doing an annoying noise, and it's just like, okay, one's doing it. But here's the thing, I have 4. So here's the thing. One will start. The other one will giggle, which then will get them to do it more. And then the other one, who's also older, wants to join in. So she starts doing it. And then Jonathan starts laughing at her. And so now all 3 of them are going at it with a random bird noise or some random sound. And they're giggling and they're laughing. And we're trying not to say anything because it's like, okay, they're being entertained. They're happy. They're being entertained. They're not crying. This is fine. But eventually it's like, your eyes starts twitching. You're like, John Lowry donated $5 super chat. Thank you so much. If you had to be cast to voice any character of any franchise, what would your dream character be to voice? I would think I'm more of a side character type of guy. I don't know what I would be, but I would love to be just I would love to be able to be some sort of comedic side character. I don't want to be the main character. I feel like I'm better suited as just a comedic side character. I would be okay with that. I would be more than okay with that. And again, yes, thank you so much for the £5, and thank you so much for the support of the channel, John. You make a great engine. Yes, I think engine would be pretty good. So you got your engine. I have just random impressions varying from silly, goofy things like yeah, Arnold, yeah, to the Gingy. No, not the gumdrop buttons. And then you have engine. There's a few others as well that I'll randomly do that people are like, oh, that sounds like so-and-so. And now I'm doing impressions of characters that I don't even know yet. And I'm like, ah. Hey, Frank Lasky, how's it going? Thank you, Rennie. I appreciate that. Olaf from Frozen. Sure, kind of that level, sure. Can I laugh like Ripper Root? No. I don't think so. I forget the impressions that I can do, and I'll just randomly do them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that impression. I used to be able to do a good Murloc impression. Oh yeah, one that I can. When I was younger, I used to be better at, but boom baka. Experiment 626, right? But it's kind of hard for me to get to the higher pitch. But then you can. But then you just take the Stitch voice and then you pitch it down. And you sound like Meatball from Aqua Team Hunger Force. So there's that. Or is it Meatwad? Not Meatball, Meatwad. I don't even watch Aqua Team. I don't even watch Aqua Team Hunger Force. I just could hear. Oh yeah, Sparks. That's one I always forget I could do Sparks. You know. You can do Spyro voice. I can't do Spyro's voice. I can't do the subtle tone voices. Like Spyro's voice is very subtle. It's not like a big weird voice. I went the wrong direction. Spyro's voice is just very, very, very subtle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Also, once in a while, certain voices I can do Mickey Mouse. Oh boy, great job. You know, stuff like that. Mickey Mouse is random. It's just all it's all just like a collection of voices. See, again, Nasty Nork is just, it's a very simple, Nasty Nork's voice is just very, you know, simple. It's not as, you know, looking for. I wouldn't know because I'm not a voice actor. The one that I've been trying to get better at, jokingly, is Patrick. He's a, hi SpongeBob. You know, you know, I've been trying to work on Patrick's voice. Patrick, you're alive. I am. Where is it? That's not my wallet. All right, where is this last gem? I'm running around. I kind of can do Krusty, but it's not good. My brother. Oh, my brother could do a great Krusty. He does the hey kids. You know, I can't do it as good as he can. I can't even do it well. But he does like the Krusty laugh perfectly, and I love it. The hey kids. Okay. Where is this bloody 10 gem? I've just been running around in circles, just screaming random impressions. People are just coming in casually like, is this guy crazy? The answer is yes. All right, let's go to the beginning. I swear if it's all the way back here, I'm going to punch myself. Please don't borrow my logo. I would prefer if you did not borrow my logo. You see, I don't have the gem finder. I don't have Spyro 3 doesn't have gem finder till later on. So now we have to do it the old-fashioned way with our eyeballs. Why is there bacon in the soup? I made it myself. Gur is great. Go up here. Okay. I'm trying to the secret hideout, Spyro. I can't do Agent Zero. Do you collect TCG cards? Yes and no. And I'll explain why yes and no. I have to stop myself from collecting cards. I love collecting cards. I love collecting cards. I have to stop myself because when I was younger and I was a teen, there it is. That's gotta be it. Okay, so maybe not. So one of the things. Ugh. Yep, there it is. Dirt. So anyway, one of the things that happened was that when I was back when I had like an allowance as a kid, I would go and I would get cards, right? But you know, you only have a little bit of money. As I started to get older and I started to get adult money, I was buying a lot of cards, and I mean a lot of cards. And I'll tell you the set that I sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna try to buy as much as possible for the Pokemon set. The set was called Plasma Storm because it had Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my gosh, Lugia. And Lugia is one of, and still is, one of my favorite Pokemon because Pokemon 2000 was one of my favorite movies of all time. I still love it. But I had to stop myself because I was blowing a lot of money on Pokemon cards.
Yay!
And I had to turn around and say, I can't just be like, yeah, I'll grab a pack once in a while. I know myself to know that I'm not that type of person. I'm not the type of person like, yeah, I'll grab a pack here and there. No, it's if I start opening multiple packs, I'm going to want to try to collect the whole set. And so I will buy and buy and buy and buy, or at least until I get like at least the legendaries, right? And I realized that it was a problem when at one point when I was buying the Plasma Storms and I was getting madder and madder at the fact that I wasn't getting the certain cards, and that I started to look online to buy the missing cards I had for the set just to finish it off. And that's when I kind of realized, I was like, you know, I don't think that I should keep this going. I think I should probably stop this. And I did. I still have a couple of those cards floating around somewhere. Hold on. I think I have a few of them floating around here, at least somewhere. They're either here or they're in a different case. They might be in a different case. One second. So I have a shelf right here full of nifty shinies. But yeah, I do play TCG Pocket because it scratches the itch. It does, right? It does scratch that itch a little bit. Where did I put them? There's somewhere here, but I had pulled a I'll be able to pull up the card design real quick. So, this is the one card that I do have. I have this card. Oh, cool. So I have this card. It's a shiny Blastoise. I have that one. Let me just take a quick look at Plasma Storm set, because I remember a lot of the ones that I had. Yeah, TCG Pocket definitely scratches the itch. I have multiple Victinis. I have multiple Victini EXs. I know that for a fact. Let me see if I can find the more rare ones. I have the Lugia EX. I do have this card. I do have this card. I know that for a fact. I have that card. I have the art. I think I have multiple Articuno EXs, if my memory serves correct. I have multiple Articuno EXs. I didn't get the Charizard, which I really wanted. I believe I got the Cobalion, I think. Were there any other EXs? I don't remember getting the Curiums. I may have. I think I got the Zapdos. And I believe I have the Moltres as well. The price that I was shocked at was that cost of the. There's no way. There is no way that someone is selling the Plasma Storm Blastoise for that much. There's no way. Like, it can't be. There's no way it's valued that high. It can't be. $120 ungraded? What? There is no way. Item sold. It's sold for $108? Wait. Item was sold. The listing was sold. These cards were sold? Are you... Wow. I have some of these. I found them the other day. I put them in a hard plastic like card thing and I set them aside. Thinking, oh yeah, these are my cards. I almost want to go digging for them now. I thought I would get them for like $50. Like I would say maybe one day I'll sell them for like $50. But no, I guess not. I was thinking about getting it graded, maybe. I don't know. But goodness gravy. But yeah, that was the set that I was collecting. That was close. How much does it cost to get a card graded? I'll have to look that up and see. So when a Pokemon card is shiny, shiny in Pokemon means there. So in Pokemon there is a alternative color to every Pokemon. Every Pokemon has an alternative color. It's called a shiny, and it's like 1 in 8,000 chance for you to encounter a Pokemon that is shiny, right? And it's a highly sought after thing. It's a highly sought after thing. I know because I've done it. There's shiny hunting, and so shiny Blastoise, that card's edition, instead of his head being blue, and his head's now purple, and his skin being blue, his skin's now purple. So yeah. Yeah, people will buy some weird things because there's an inherent value to it. But here's the thing, though. Thank you, Elena. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to go out on the limb and say that I think for your egg fund, I think you're good now. I've kind of lost count a little bit to where you are, but I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, I think you're good. I think you're good now. So I think your eggs are paid off. Womp, womp, womp. I'm sorry, that's now sitting on my brain. I apologize, everyone. Just give me 3 seconds here, because I think I know where they are, and it's bothering me. Sitting on my brain. And I want to find it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Because I had them in my hand not that long ago. I had them, and I placed them where? Last spot to look, and then I will make sure I look tonight. Ah! Found it! I found one. Hold on. I was not fibbing. Don't know if it's a first edition or not. But yeah, there it is. That's the so I'm sure the other ones would be in here as well. Maybe. Yeah, see, I have that. I have the old sleeves. I have shove spots everywhere, as one would suggest. I have. I just found that one card. I know I have more. I know I do. I had a little silver chest with them. But the one that was the one that I said, I was like, I had that one. Well, now I'm thinking about looking into getting it gray, even though it's literally been in just a single plastic sleeve for years, and just, you know. So that's a holographic. That's a holographic. Typically, rare cards like that, you know, will be, you know, there we go. There we go. And up we go. There we go. Oh, my eyes. There we go. There we go. Go. And there we go. So, I want to let you guys know that I may have a, keyword is may, I'm not certain. Within the next week or two, I may have a Toys for Bob esque Spyro 4-esque video of an update within hopefully the next few weeks, I'm hoping. And I don't know the significance of it. I won't know the significance of it until I hear about it. We may not hear anything about Toys for Bob, or we might not hear anything about Spyro with this update. It might be just strictly a Toys for Bob update. It might be a Spyro 4 update. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but we will be hopefully. I can't promise anything because right now, what's going on with that is getting, I don't want to say dicey. I don't think dicey is the proper word. It's tough right now, but it will be, to my knowledge, an exclusive to this channel
Spyro.
too. So
Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
see, because I don't know the level of update that I'm going to get. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll get an update. I've made a request, and I heard back from the publication source. Would that be? I'm trying to think of the wording of that. The PR. The PR. And I got a... We can't do this, but we might be able to do this. So kind of like I sent in a request via PR, through emails and stuff. Finally found a contact. Finally found a way in. Had a chat. And basically was like, don't know if we can do this, but we might be able to do this. And now I'm just waiting for the approvals and stuff. And we might have an exclusive, a CG exclusive. I don't know what information I'll be given. I don't know. And I mean, not like from a source like, oh yeah, you know, it would be an official source. But, don't expect anything big. Because I don't even know what that information could or would be. I don't even know if I'm going to get it. I don't know if I will get it or not. I mean, I hope I can. I'm not sure the details. I'm not sure. First try. I hope it works out too, man. I hope it does too. Like, man. All right, we're going to be wrapping the stream up in about 40 minutes, guys. 40 minutes, we're wrapping up the stream. Thank you, everyone who contributed to the rent bar. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It will be being reset because I don't think we're going to be hitting the 1,500 by the end of the stream, but I appreciate it nonetheless. If we did, I would be gobsmacked. But that's okay. That is A-okay, and we're happy with what we got. We are very pleased, and we're very happy, and we're very appreciative. Boing, 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 boing. Boing. There we go. At least it's something for the end of the month. You are right, Hotshot. You are very much right. Better than an empty bar. Better than an empty bar. You are right. And I appreciate it. And I'm happy with it. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate it also. Thank you, Hotshot. Thank you, Hotshot, for all your support. Biggest contributor this month, and we appreciate that. Thank you. Through via Streamlabs. Thank you. I did watch the terminal montage of Crash Bandicoot. I did watch it. It was pretty funny. Who's your favorite lesser-known Marvel DC character? I really liked Moon Knight. I thought Moon Knight was really cool. Now he's more, known, but he's still not as popular as the others. But I really liked Moon Knight. Moon Knight was really cool. Missed. I missed. They whack. They schwack. They flap. They schlap. They whap. Ah! Have you seen the past credits? If I did, I don't remember. Borf. Thorf. Oh, come on. Thorf. Gorf. Thorf. Borf. Borf. Got it. There we go. So I had a silly / dumb idea for a 3D print. Shoot, Hotshot. What are you thinking?
From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Borf. Morph. Can you place the small gem inside of either before or during the print and basically build a bottle with a gem inside it, like a proper gem bottle? So yes, we could. I think. Hang on. So let's say we can do this crazy idea. Hang on. Let me quickly brainstorm this. So what we could do to get the full effect of the gems kind of rattling around on the inside, here's what we can do. Excuse all the side excursions. Welcome to my brain. So what we could do is we could make it out of PETG translucent. And PETG translucent basically allows for objects to be partially see-through, right? They're not all the way see-through, but they are at least opaque. Translucent appearance, robust endurance, minimal warping, right? And what you would do is that you would, depending on how many wall loops you have, would be how opaque it would be. So we would go with probably 2 or 3 wall loops. Hey, Sarah Anderson, how's it going? So if we want to do a Spyro gem with gems inside that you can actually see, we could do 2 or 3 wall loops of the olive with 4 loops of orange or whatever, make it hollow, And then what we would do is that we would print to a point, stop the print, right? Stop the print, put the small tiny gems inside, and then hit print again, let it resume and finish, and then seal off at the top so that you could actually shake it on the inside. There's actual gems and you can actually see them, and then the gems would just be made of PLA. Sarah Anderson, how have you been? I hope that you've been well. Sorry, you caught me on a side tangent. I go on those a lot.
My plan worked! That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends!
Stanley, the seal. We know a Stanley.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
A big egg to eat. Head up here. Collecting gems. Like these gems. Go down here. Excuse me. We gotta go up here and fight Bluto! Trying to use your side tangents to catch up to Golden Crater. Well, I'm happy to know that side tangents are being used for something at least. Been good. Lost a tooth in the past month. But everything great right now. I'm well again after a severe infection, and I found out my daughter. I'll be great financially. I'm so happy. Oh, that is awesome to hear. No, having the feeling of like financial, like that feeling of like, hey, we're gonna be financially okay. It, especially when you have kids, feels amazing. Ah. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch me, don't touch me. We've been doing okay. Been a bit of a rough week for everyone at the CG fam, but we're okay. And that's what matters. Don't touch me. No touchez-vous. All right. I hate controlling this ship. I don't like controlling this thing in Reignited. I don't like controlling this thing in OG. I don't like it. Diggly dig, diggly dig, diggly dig. Trio. I thought he was repairing it. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch. No! 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 Ah! I still have my PS4 Pro 1TB with Spyro, Ratchet and Clank in here, as well as Jack and Dexter. I just can't play anything else, and my daughter is in grade 1 and crushing all of her schoolwork. She's amazing. Well, that's awesome. My son David's in grade 1 now as well. My daughter's in senior kindergarten. Jonathan is not yet in school, and of course Daniel's not going to be in school for a while either. He's only 9 months. Yeah, David plays. David loves playing Spyro. He loves playing Crash Bandicoot. Yes, 4 kiddos, 4 bambinos. David, Hope, Jonathan, and David. Or Dan. Sorry. David, Hope, Jonathan, and Daniel. I'm going to try to cheese it. There we go. We got it.
Wow, that's the first time Bluto has ever lost.
What up, chat? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you should see it when, depending on the timing of the stream, when all four kids come running in. It is, well, all 3. Oh no, he's starting with deodorant. You're like, no! No, not grade 3. David's going to be 7 in June, and I'm just like, no. Stop. Stop it. David's age is also a constant reminder for me of when I started, like, really full-time, because it was because of David being born and me being laid off from my job is what had me start doing YouTube full-time. You were yeah, it's like now you have to start, you know, considering that, and you're like, oh man. Cheese it. Yeah, when you cheese it. I love when you I love to cheese things in games. If I can cheese it, I will, because it's just so fun. It's just like cheese it. If I can still work and be at home with my girl, I'm the happiest single mom right now. I've been stressing for nothing all these. Hey, you know what? I'm happy to hear that, Sarah. I'm thrilled to hear that. That is amazing to hear. Congratulations. When in doubt, cheese it. Yeah, absolutely. How many times on chat have you heard me say cheese it? Cheese it. He'll be 10 this year. Double digit screams and old. Oh no. I don't know about streaming online CTR from 1999. I believe there is a mod for that. I'm not sure about that. It's not off the table, of course. Maybe interesting to look at. Oh, excuse me. Wrapping up the stream in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. My ass watering.
If you want to...
Yes, thank you. We already know. Thank you. No, it's not back there. Having the balls, yeah, basically. Spring break, and I have so much plans to bring my daughter out and do things. I'm happy to hear that, Sarah. Yeah, I think that's where the last seashell. Yeah, I believe that's where it is. That's why I turned. I was like, wait, is that it? Go this way. On. I always hate getting up there. Got it. Gems, gems, gems. There we go. Oh, now she tells you where you go things wrong. Yeah. You know what's funny is that I'll be playing. My son will be playing Spyro, and once in a while he'll be watching me. He's like, "Oh, why did you do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, because." And I'll explain it to him. He's like, "Oh," and it's really cool. Yeah, if anyone orders anything from the Etsy shop during the stream, let me know, and if you want me to sign something from it, I can do so.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Let's do so.
The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
All right, here we go. Time to get onto the balloon. Time to go deal with the hardest thing ever. The most difficult boss you could ever imagine, ever. Hold on. Lost my link. Where is my link? Here we go. How often do I stream? Twice a week, typically. As long as the bathrooms aren't blowing up, or as long as things are all going proper schedule. It'll be Thursday and Fridays.
Girl, I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
I have to go back and do the
Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years?
Use
some
magic.
Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
I'll take a look at after stream, okay, Crash Bankologist?
You, come here.
Lay Bunny. Oh my. Yeah, I love how he's like, roar, roar, and he pauses. Ears. Roar.
When I heard the sorceress...
There we go. I wish they kept the She doesn't like the older stuff. It's gross. What's wrong with the PS1 of the polygons? Yum. That's all we had back then. That's all we had. There we go. Where are you there? You bugger. Here's the thing, too, that a lot of kids nowadays don't realize. is that back then as well, we had to enjoy these games. Like there was no chance of you not enjoying the game, because it wasn't like today where there was games aplenty. It's like, hey, you went to the store and what was there was there. If they were out of stock of something, you didn't get it. And when you bought a game, even if the game was bad, you figured out a way to enjoy it. Because it's like, that's what you got. That's it. There's no online monthly free games. There's no cornucopia of games of options in the discount bins. There's none of that. It's, hey, if you got Spyro, if you got Muppets, if you got Bubsy, if you got, it didn't matter what you had.
Okay, Dragon.
You made do with what you got. And that was it. If you were like me and received a Beyblade game that you finished in half an hour, boy, howdy, you played that game a lot and over again. Oh, we beat that Beyblade game in half an hour. 28 minutes it took us to beat that game. You got what you got, you don't throw a fit. That's it. Your game was broken. You dealt with it. Controls bad, game buggy. Oh well, get good. That was it. Literally it. Get good. And if you threw a controller, you were grounded. That was mine. You even thought of throwing the controller, you got the evil side eye. Don't even think about it. Like, don't even think or consider raging with the controller. Oh. Like, don't even think about it. Oh, I never threw a controller. That's the thing. I never did, and I still haven't. The only time I've ever thrown a controller was in... If you guys remember when I finally got 100%, or the full completion and plat trophy for Crash Bandicoot 4, you saw me bounce the controller off of my chair and then went, yes! Somebody actually shared a story where they said there was a guy that they would send a memory card and $15 in the mail, and then they would get it back and they would have like all the characters unlocked in the game. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm just picturing you sending $15 in the mail and a memory card saying, please can I unlock all the characters for this game. And then 3 weeks later, it shows back up the memory card. You plug it in, and all the characters are unlocked for your game. Oh. Like, that's wild. Yep, the paperback cheat codes. You would look up your game by like letter, and it would have cheat codes inside. Images, a lot of them were black and white. I remember I did something kind of similar. So Katie loves playing as Entropy, and that's her favorite character. And she couldn't do the time trials for CTR. And she was just like, I really want to play Entropy. That's the only way to unlock them. So we made a deal. I signed into her PSN on my end, installed it, downloaded her save file, did the time trials, unlocked Entropy, uploaded the save file, had to re-download it, and she got it, and she had Entropy. Oh man, I had so many memory cards. All right, ladies and gents, that is all the time I have for tonight. But we are going to go to Q&R now. So once again, everybody, thank you all so much for all your contributions. Thank you so much. This bar will be reset starting next week. So if you guys got any questions for me, fire them away. I will try my best to answer them. And yeah, it's we are now in Q&R. Now you're on my time. Now we're full screen. You can get a nice, better look at the clock. This is a so what's been going on with YouTube? YouTube has been apparently filling the bedpan full of just excrement, because what have I missed since last February is pretty much my question. What have you missed since last February? Well, for starters, Daniel was born. Crash Team Rumble was killed early. Toys for Bob was then shifted over to indie. What else was there? Our bathroom was terrible, and we're fixing that now. I broke my back partially going down a hill last week. We started an Etsy store and a mini 3D print farm. So, where we are printing a whole bunch of different collectibles and stuff. Whether it be from Spyro, Crash themed, Sly Cooper themed, and more. Here is, for example, the most popular product that we sell are Spyro Digi-Eggs. Asked about one game of the year. Yeah, that's another update. That's another big update. What else is there? There's so much and so little. Started developing a game that's under secret that we're trying to pitch, and things are going well with it. What else is there? Jeez, there's so much. Arcane Season 2. Arcane Season 2 broke your heart and your soul and your existence. We got 3 new mods. Conky, J-Buns, and Midas. Yes. And they have been awesome. No, it's okay, Bandicoot Sauce. I understand. I was excited, and now I'm hesitant. Environment's a big thing, and I'm not big on like sheer, just pure city. I like wilderness. I live in the boonies myself, kind of. My backyard is, and it's people are gonna laugh, but it's true. My backyard is um a swamp. So at night you can just hear nothing but frogs, and it's great, and I love it. So I'm not one to be like, I could be in a big city like, Boston or Toronto or, Cincinnati or whatever. I can or Cleveland. I can do big cities like that for a little bit, but after about day 3, I start getting. After day 3, I start getting anxious. Like I want to go back to my. I want to go back to my swamp. Do frogs speak in haiku? I don't know, but they definitely haiku me to sleep. I can tell you that much. Why do people think Spyro 4 is dead? Because people would rather not want to be excited for something, and they would rather sit in potential negativity instead of being potentially excited. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. But for me, I think it's silly to sit there and discount everything. I think it's because people don't want to have hope. But I believe people having hope is exactly what also manifests games to begin with, right? That's why I personally always have hope, and I always look for things, and I always enjoy speculating and talking and going through all of that. I enjoy that because I do believe that there is substance to what I talk about, but on the off chance that even if I'm wrong, me talking about it is a good way to be able to push and shove and be that person that's saying, hey, we want to see this game come back, right? So it's, you gotta believe, right? And yeah, you have hope and hope. Yes. Whenever hope we're playing hide and seek, I'm always go, I've lost hope. That always gets a laugh out of her. It's my favorite thing is when I'm playing hide and seek with the kids, and they're getting good at it. They're getting they're getting really good. They are getting really, really good at hide and seek now. And just once in a while, I'm like, okay, I'm actually having a hard time. So you know what I'll do? I'll turn around and I'll say a joke. And I'll say a joke I know that will get them laughing. So for Hope, David's really easy. All I gotta say is his name is David, and he starts snickering. For Hope, I could say her name over and over again. She doesn't say it. She'll stay quiet. But then if I go, I've lost hope, and I can hear her start giggling. So then I know, okay, she's, I get a gist of where she is. And the one that I know that when we're playing hide and seek, and I want to get a gist of where they are, I jokingly say as I'm playing with little kids now, because people would think, why would you say that? But you're playing with kids. You're playing hide and seek with them. I come up, I say, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell a stinky bum. And then you hear them start snickering and laughing because, they're kids. So, yeah. Play the new Astro Lava yet? No, I have not. So I don't want to have hope. It's that I don't want to have my hopes up only for them to get kicked down the proverbial stairs. But you see, that's the thing is that. That's the thing is that. Then why have your hopes up about literally anything ever? Right? When we use that logic, well, I don't want to get kicked down the stairs, then why get excited for anything? Why get hyped for anything? Why have hope for anything if you're going to be nervous to get kicked down the stairs with it, in terms of, feeling disappointed? Sometimes, in my opinion, I would rather be a helpless optimist than a realistic. I would rather be a hopeless optimist than a realistic pessimist, right? Now, I'm not saying that when we do our videos and stuff, like, I don't sit there and analyze things. I don't sit there and try to, make sure, we don't look at all the facts. But do I look at things typically with a optimistic slant? Yes, I do. Like, if you want to go with that route of terms of me having a bias, is that I try to look at things through an optimistic lens. Yes, I do. Because I feel like I try to be realistic still. Of course, you have to be realistic. You have to be realistic, right? But you can be realistic with optimism, right? Because I think a lot of people get used to being in dark places of negativity and don't realize how dark it can get. So I always strive to run towards a positive light, because I don't want to get stuck in that negative darkness. Some people are okay with it. Some people thrive in it. I'm not one of those people. And I'm not saying that they like negativity. I'm not saying that people, like, when I say that, I'm not saying like, oh, you like negativity. No. But what I'm saying is that people get so guarded that they become used to negativity. And they don't realize when negativity gets you too deep. Right? And I'm not someone that does well in that type of position. I don't do well. But I also believe that there are too many people that purposely put themselves in negative positions and try to say, oh, I'm just a realist. And there are people that are realists, but then there are people that are just, I never want to put my emotions and happiness up, because if I do, I don't want to get disappointed. But the whole point of life is that you're going to get disappointed. Right? You're going to get disappointed. But then you're also going to be vindicated as well. You're going to be backed up. You're going to get positive reactions. You're going to get you're going to say, I have hope for this, and then guess what? It happens, and then all of a sudden that feeling is just it makes you ecstatic. It's such a feeling of just, you held hope and it happened. Right? I mean, it feels great, in my opinion. Elena donated $10 to Super Chat. Thank you so much, Elena. Part 1 of the love cans. Oh boy. Part 1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do do content creators make money off of reaction videos? It depends on copyright, but generally, yes, there is money being made. And thank you, Elena, for the... oh my gosh. We got a little donation train going. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $10. Thank you so much for the... and then $10 part 2. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Snowpine the Deer donated... hold on. $5 super chat. Back is killing me. Sorry. Hope you can at least find something to fill the void. I'm a huge Sonic fan, and during the 2010s, the franchise was all-time low, but MLP Gen 4 came for me. So, I do believe that we're going to be seeing a Spyro game soon. When? I don't know. We got more details on it, and we know that it started in January 2024. Between December and January 2024. Part 3. Part 3? Thank you, Elena. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a lot of $10 donations. We got another donation. We got a little donation train going, so I appreciate the love and support. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate everything. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes. So if you want to make any contributions through the donation link in the description below to the bar, because we're going to be resetting it, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is optimistic for me to hear that Spyro has something in the works, but is it Spyro 4 or a Spyro game of some kind? Well, the update on Spyro lately, I'll for sure stay tuned then. Yes, so there is a video that I made. I made a video in March last year. That's called Spyro 4 is now in development. Actually, if you go to my channel, it's my posted video, like the top video, like in the first video that's posted. It's Spyro 4 is now in development. So, that now Elena donated $10 again. Thank you for the final part. Thank you, Elena. It's $40 of super chats. Thank you. You are so sweet and kind. Thank you so much, Elena. You are amazing. Thank you. Very generous of you. Thank you. But the gist of it, for those who don't know, is last year, the gist of it is, just to surmise real quick, again, you can go watch that video and get all the details, but basically what happened was I went to a convention where there was somebody that had information that I knew had information about Spyro and Toys for Bob in general, that didn't want to give out too much information, but we talked and chatted and they were iffy about it. But then at the same time, Jez Corden had released a story that basically it didn't outright confirm anything, but it definitely bolstered up a whole bunch of stuff. It bolstered up the story. The next day while at the con, the person felt comfortable enough to talk more about it. And then we connected the dots with a whole bunch of other people talking. And basically at the end of the day, what we came to was that Spyro 4 is now in development. It was in development since either December 2023 or January 2024. So there's a month difference between there. So the gist of that. And Toys for Bob is doing it with partnership with Xbox. And that's all that we knew. Toys for Bob is also now indie, so they're technically a third party, but they are working with Xbox, so this is going to be a second party Spyro game. Now, I am not going to share information, Cosmic, about who I spoke with and where they came from, where they were, what their previous work was, what their current work is, titles, or I'm not going to share any of that, to keep it all confidential, keep it all under the hood, quiet, leaving it there. But just know that as far as I'm aware, from the mild tidbit updates that I've been getting here and there, is just basically been still working on it. Basically, that's all that I've essentially gotten. But of course, still early, still very early. But I haven't gotten any indication whatsoever that something's been canned. Oh, we just got a Streamlabs donation. Where's my Streamlabs bar? Why is that not there? Gotta pull it up. Oh, there it is there. Howling Wolf! Howling Wolf just donated $194. Are you kidding me? Hello, CG. Praise for a purple character. Thank you. 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 Making the bar 444 444 for Spyro 4. All the fours. 4 for Spyro 4. Oh my gosh, $194.44. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where does that put us? Well, we're gonna be wrapping up in 5 minutes, or about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So crazier things have happened, but we are now at 10:55:56 to fill the bar. Again, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you, Howling Wolf. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you. Guest lost donor. I'm sorry, Hotshot, but we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will, Emerald Queen. I'll make sure. I will make sure. Thank you, thank you. I do remember that stuff. I still remember that one Pokemon stream where we had so many donations come in. We had an hour-long overtime. I remember that too. Will we get Spyro 4 before 2030? I would say, yeah. I would say as long as nothing's canned or canceled, yeah, I don't think the project is going to be in development, heck, for that long. I don't think. Oh, I really appreciate that, Sarah. Thank you. Let's see here. How would I rate the recent Pokemon Presents? It was okay. I was hoping for something a bit more. I would have liked to have seen the starters for the next generation. Just the starters. I would have liked to just see the starters or even the starter art, just to be like, hey, here's the starters for the next gen, and that's it. Have I got any cool pull? Yes. I think that's okay, Sarah Anderson. That's okay. What was I gonna say now? I pulled a Gold Star Leafeon EX. I pulled a Glaceon EX. For the legendary, the newest one, those are my two biggest pulls so far. I think it was a Glaceon EX and a Gold Star Leafeon EX. Have a good night, Hotshot. Thank you so much. I'm going to wait till we get a trailer until I say Spyro 4 exists. That's just me. Fine, that's fair. But I'm just also saying I wouldn't, because here's the thing. I wouldn't put the credibility of my channel on the line if I didn't, unless I have been tricked, hoodwinked, deceived by some of the biggest con artists ever when it comes to this stuff, and that there never was a Spyro 4 in development, my channel's toast. Period. If there never was, or a new Spyro title in development. I'm not going to say specifically Spyro 4, just if there was no new Spyro title in development and that news comes out, or like, yeah, we never once thought about working on Spyro, I would bow out of the channel, or I would not do news reports or anything like that anymore. Even that, I would bow out because my credibility is shot, right? It would be dead. So me coming out and saying, hey, Spyro 4 is in development. Now, it's possible to come out and say it's been canceled, or it's been changed, or it's been shifted, or it's been this. And then I'm still correct, just development changes, right? But, again, if it ever came out, that was just like, yeah, for certain, we never had a new Spyro in development. We never had a new Spyro 4. We weren't interested in Spyro 4. And that's from Toys for Bob. The channel's done. The channel's toast. I'm toast. And then I would be like, yeah, I mean, it would be like, yeah, well, that's that, right? So I wouldn't put my credibility on the line unless I had a pretty... If they cancel it, still. But if it ever came out where it was like, oh yeah, we don't know what CG was talking about, we never had Spyro in development at all, it was never canceled because it was never in development to begin with, then I would be like, oh, well, then... Because the thing is, if they turn around and say, oh yeah, it was Spyro, but we changed it, or we canned it, or we were in early development and then we shifted, or we changed, or whatever, right? Canceling is much different than saying it didn't exist. If they canceled it, that's terrible and that sucks, but that means it existed. If they said it didn't exist at all, ever, then I would have been hornswoggled, bamboozled to the nth degree, and I wouldn't even be able to know if the sky was blue anymore. Like, and it would just be like, okay, clearly... either I am inadequate or I just had the greatest, misinformation campaign gobsmacked hit against me ever in the history of anything. And at that point, it would just be like, all right, I bow out and that's it. And Avita Zay, maybe I start a new channel elsewhere, not doing anything speculatory, find something else. There would be no way. There would be no way. How could I? Right? But here's the thing, is that if there's no Spyro 4, no, I disagree with that. If they turn around and say, oh yeah, we had a Spyro title, I'm not even saying Spyro 4, I'm saying now just Spyro title, right? Because I don't want to get into the weeds and be like, oh yeah, it's specifically Spyro 4, and I don't want to get into the weeds. I'm saying Spyro title. Could it be Spyro 4? Yes. Absolutely. But I say Spyro 4 in reference to the next title, the next Spyro title, right? So when I say Spyro 4, it could be Spyro Kingdom Battle. I don't know, right? It might not even be called Spyro 4 anymore. It just might be called Spyro, right? It could be Spyro Reboot. It could be a new... I don't know. All I know is Spyro, right? And if they canceled it, no, my channel's still alive. But if they turn around and said there was never a Spyro in development to begin with at all, we don't know where the information, and it came from an official source, like an official person. I'm not saying a leaker comes out and says, I can say that they're not working on it, and I can confirm that, blah, 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 because now it's, okay, well, it's your word against mine, right? But if there was ever an interview where, like, let's say we get to 2026, There's an interview with Toys for Bob. They announced their next game. It's not a Spyro title. And during an interview, someone asks, hey, we thought that you were making the next Spyro title. And they turn around and say, oh, yeah, we never were going to do that. No, we never were doing that. We don't know where the rumor came from, but yeah, we were never working on that. Then that's it. Toast. I'm toast. Finished. Finite. Done. You could say that Cosmic Kaiju Animation. You could say that they're reliable. You could say that. And it would be heartbreaking, but CG would still have the right to be at one point. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if it was in development, and I would be heartbroken, but still, it's not incorrect, right? And that's why I prefaced it over and over again in that video. It is early, it is early, right? And I am telling you, it is early, so anything can happen. And with how the gaming industry has been, it has been a whirling dervish of chaos that has not been able to be controlled. So I would be so heartbroken too. I'd be so heartbroken. I would be shattered. Right? And I think that I would bow out of this channel. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I can't say that I'll sit here and be like, yeah, I quit YouTube entirely, but I would definitely take a step back. I would take a sabbatical and take a step back and be like, all right, what's going on? How do I assess this? What do I do? Right? And at that point, I don't know. Again, but the thing is that right now, to my knowledge, to the best of my capability, to the best of my knowledge, next Spyro entry is in development. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So, that is all the time I have for tonight. Thank you, everybody, tonight for the amazing contributions, for all that you have done. We really do appreciate it. I do apologize that I missed yesterday's stream. We won't be streaming tomorrow because I am off on a little trip tomorrow. Nothing like, oh, are you doing something cool? No, nothing crazy, nothing outlandish, just a fun trip with friends tomorrow, so I won't be able to do it, but I digress. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.